Welcome back to Cross Culture. I'm your host, Michael.
And I'm your co-host Connor. And today we're just gonna be kind of going through and kind of interviewing each other, asking each other some questions. Just a little no nonsense episode, just chill.
We're just chilling.
We're just kind of chilling, but we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be still biblical topics, so stay tuned. Yeah, and just to preface, we only got one camera this time because it's just a chill video.
Our coworker, or not our coworker,
Our
producer,
our bond servant.
he lost the camera. He ate it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and start us off, Mike. Is that okay?
That's not okay.
Oh, okay, then you go ahead.
Scrap the video.
Brother.
What's your question?
What is one piece of advice that you would give to a non-believer that is struggling with the idea of Jesus being the absolute one true God?
So we're just starting with big
the
questions.
Ichiban Kami-sama.
Well, you gotta explain that now. What's Ichiban Kami-sama?
In Japan, it's Japanese for the number one God.
That's right. So someone who's struggling with if Jesus is God or not.
Mm-hmm.
And he, who is this guy?
I don't have to. I just explained it. It's just a guy struggling with the idea.
It's just a guy. Okay, well,
It's
usually my approach will vary depending on if I know them or what their interests are. But if I don't know them at all and they just some guy prompts me with that question, like, hey, I'm struggling with, is Jesus Christ the ultimate God or is he not? Advice I would give, I guess I would start with a place of interest. Like, are you what are you actually asking me this? Because a lot of times people will ask you a question so that way they can try to prove a point.
Mm-hmm. I think they're genuinely asking.
Right. If they have a genuine heart and a genuine space of hey, I'm struggling whether or not Jesus Christ is it. I first would try to, remind them of the physical. The something I find interesting is the specifics of the world and how it all operates in this, I guess, the odds of our existence, and remind them that how unlikely it is for all this just to be coincidence. Just so I can remind them that, hey, there is a God. If if there's any doubt in there for that. Mm-hmm. And then for proof of the I guess proof of the Bible, right, is how many manuscripts are that back it up. And versus other historical figures that exist, like Plato or Alexander the Great, they don't have nearly as many manuscripts backing them up as the Bible does. Mm-hmm. And then just the validity of Jesus Christ. There's so many other religions out there that acknowledge Jesus, that he existed, right? And that a lot of the Muslims, they say he's a good prophet and he is a godly man, but they don't claim him as God, right? And there's just the existence of Jesus Christ it's almost irrefutable. And almost everyone today would be like, yeah, no, I believe a man named Jesus existed. But then now you have to get into the argument that C.S. Lewis made of liar, lunatic, or Lord. Mm-hmm. And it's either, okay, now that I know there has to be a God, I know that Jesus existed, is he telling the truth or not? Mm. And the claims Jesus makes very much claim that he's God. No, he doesn't say the words directly, I am God. But he does say I am the Father are one. And when he says that, the people around him pick up stones for blasphemy because they know what he's saying. Mm-hmm. And another instance where he says, before Abraham was, I am. And they know what he's saying. They know he's saying a truth claim of I am God. And they pick up stones again to try to kill him for that. And he evades, he leaves. But, and his disciples, they believe that, and they believe this truth that, he died, was resurrected 3 days later, and ascended into heaven. They saw it. And, the deaths that they die for this truth that they believe in is freaking barbaric.
Yeah.
It's Peter, right, who is crucified upside down. Or, right, it's Peter? Yes. Paul was beheaded. Mm-hmm. I can't even remember how all of them died, but a lot of them died.
You don't know how Bartholomew died.
Oh, my fault. But they die these horrific deaths for this truth that they believe in, and I don't know a single person who would die for something that they know is a lie. Eventually you crack. Eventually you cave. Paul was flogged 4 separate occasions. And like he stood strong to it. Someone who was initially not a believer, who started off a Jew, did not believe in Christ, and would hunt down other Christians and kill them for their faith in Jesus. Now to him himself dying for that faith.
Yeah.
Obviously there's some truth to it. And not just some, it's all true.
Amen.
But
That's a good answer.
it's a long answer.
I'll take it. No, yeah, that is a long answer.
My questions aren't as deep.
Okay. That was my answer.
No, there is one. Do you ever feel like God is unfair?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, I'm just playing.
No.
No, I actually do think he is unfair. And here's why I think he's unfair. Is the fact that he would even allow us into his kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people are going to say God's unfair because he doesn't allow people into his kingdom. No, he's unfair because he actually does. Because in reality, we deserve death. We deserve eternal death. But God has grace. And that's his unfairness, right?
Right. Because unfairness isn't always a negative thing.
No. Exactly. He's being unfair, but it's just because he's doing it out of love. And there's still justice in that, right? And so I think he's unfair in that aspect, but in any other aspect of like when people say, was it unfair that God killed this whole group of people? I would say no, because I think it's a very like Western idea that like we have this right to live. It like in these other Eastern cultures, it's kind of just a given that like God has, whatever God they believe in, right, has given them the right to live because God made them. And so God can do whatever he wants with their lives because they wouldn't have their life without God. And so we really don't even deserve to live in the first place because we're sinful beings. And so honestly, the fair thing to do is just to snap us away from the earth, right? But God is constantly being unfair with our souls every day. So that's where I'll say that. Yeah.
I didn't mean to bump it. Yeah, okay. No, I agree with that.
Thanks.
On a lighter question,
Okay.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, what about them?
Why aren't they in the Bible?
Why aren't they in the Bible? Because they were never a thing to begin with.
Ooh.
They're not real, dude.
Not real.
Yeah, if they were real, they'd be in the Bible. No, I'm just playing.
Why aren't giraffes in the Bible?
Bible is not a textbook or a science book or anything, so we don't have to go to the Bible and find this stuff. But I don't know. I don't think that there's really that much evidence for dinosaurs in the first place. Like you could say the fossils and this and that.
We're getting canceled.
I don't care. But I don't know. I'm not very convinced of this carbon dating idea that, you know, these dinosaurs go way back and this and that. And I'm not even an old Earth creationist either. But I'm not very convinced of dinosaurs. I low-key think the fossils are like plants. Like I just don't believe them. I don't see why they would have ever existed, or, you know, why they aren't here today. Why aren't they here today? That's not a question we ask, right?
I mean, well, there's all kinds of animals that go extinct.
Yeah, but
especially
why?
Especially ones that get like endangered.
But wouldn't the, like, if you think about like what the Tyrannosaurus Rex is, right? Like
yeah,
the
T-Rex.
prime animal. Like you don't ever see the lion just going extinct.
I mean, like tigers are like running extinct.
Yeah, well, that's because of humans, you know.
Right. It's just human involvement.
Yeah.
Typically.
Right. But
also like there's other types of birds that like go.
But do you think a T-Rex, right? We're thinking of. I guess maybe it's true that like because elephants are going extinct as well. Because I was thinking T-Rex are so big. Like how would
elephants also are hunted by people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so like even the humans have figured out that. But
even at that like the mammoth.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure that thing existed. I don't know, because also like there's like so much different kinds of datings on dinosaurs. Yeah. With like some they claim like this one existed in this period and this one existed in this period. It wasn't like a big scramble all at once.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not that convinced.
That's
of dinosaurs. I think for something that has to be like so abstract, there has to be like a substantial amount of evidence. So that's why I also don't believe the Earth is round. I'm just
Whoa!
I'm just kidding. We'll get there later. I'm just kidding.
Why is it flat?
Why is it flat? What's your biggest hot take? Biggest hot take.
I don't really think I have that many like big hot takes.
Oh, sure.
What you mean? I don't know, man.
Just one.
Well, just one?
Well, that's the biggest one, yeah.
Oh, freak. Jesus is Lord.
It's not a hot take, dude.
And not to Christians.
Well, not to anybody. No, I'm just playing.
To atheists, it's a hot take.
I think atheism is more of a hot take to...
Dude, honestly, freaking believing that you just into existence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that.
Oh, I would hope so. I would hope you wouldn't believe
Well,
it.
I think it's just so arbitrary to believe that. I think
Yeah.
that takes a lot more faith than believing there's a creator.
Yeah. I agree. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't like using the... Because, I mean, I agree. I think atheists would be like, well, it's not actually faith. You know, that's what they'll say. But, yeah, they do have to actually believe, which is a form of faith, right?
Mm-hmm.
That there is no God. That's what an atheist is. Which I don't really get that either. I don't know. I think that there's too much evidence for God to exist. Any God, right? But I think even the Christian God has a lot of evidence as well. But
Oh, absolutely.
i.e. the Bible, you know?
And a lot of people, especially like atheists, will be like, prove to me God exists without the Bible.
Yeah.
Or prove to me, especially this is the biggest one, they're like, prove to me Jesus Christ is God without the Bible. It's like, well, what?
Funny.
What?
All right.
That's kind of
No.
what we use.
Yeah, I think that, you know, that Christians honestly shouldn't get in those type of discussions because the Bible itself said it's the sword of the Spirit.
Right.
And so if you're automatically like saying, all right, I'll get rid of my sword for this discussion.
Like, no, what the heck?
So yeah, and if you're going to battle, you're going to bring your sword. And so if the enemy's like, no, don't use your sword when we go to battle.
That's cheating.
You're like, okay, fine.
Like,
no, I'm like, no, let me.
what?
This is my sword, dog.
No,
So
this is what we use.
exactly. All right, it's a good hot take. Christianity,
I don't have
Christianity is real. A good hot take.
I mean,
Mike.
to non-believers, it is.
No, I'm just playing. We'll move on. If there could be one book of the Bible, that is it. Like, there's one book of the Bible, and it's the only one left. Which one would you make it?
Well, I mean, I think the obvious answer is one of the four Gospels.
I don't know. You're a pretty big Genesis guy.
I am a pretty big Genesis guy. I love Genesis.
So,
I like Genesis. I like Jeremiah, but
you would pick one of the four Gospels. Okay, which one?
Probably John, mainly because it's written towards like Gentiles.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
I thought it was written towards Jews, but I think it's.
I'm pretty sure it's Gentiles.
Well, we know in John 20, verse something, I think it says, this book was written so that people may believe that Jesus Christ is Lord. So
Right.
people may believe. So, I mean, it wasn't specifically, I think the main letter that was going to was a Jewish people, but it was going to Gentiles as well. It was going to all types of people.
Either way, just as long as it's one of the four Gospels, that way people can still understand, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, who he was, that he lived, that he fulfilled the prophecies. And, well, I mean, without the other books, they wouldn't understand the prophecies that were fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
Not within, full depths, without context, it'd just be like, hey, he fulfilled this from this prophecy from long ago. And it would give out the biggest piece of information that Jesus Christ is Lord.
Yeah.
He is God.
Yeah. I think I would pick John as well.
John, I really like Luke. I don't know. I
Luke
enjoy
is
it.
jam-packed with information. So
It's got
not
so
bad.
much extra small details.
Yeah.
Like Jesus, like Mary and Joseph losing Jesus for a couple days.
That's funny.
How?
How? Oh, where's my kid?
How do you miss him for a couple days?
And you're just like, I was just chilling.
Literally.
But no, I like John because it like to the opposite of Luke. It's like there's so much more that happened. I just didn't write about it.
He's like, ah.
And then he's also what is it where he's saying how Jesus' best friend beat Peter in a race.
I know.
Or the one that Jesus loved the most.
Right. He's like that disciple he loved the most.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
It's like when Moses was like, Oh, and Moses was a very humble man when he's the one writing the book.
You're not even the later ends were like freaking. Oh my gosh, who what's his name? Who picked up after Moses was too old?
Joshua?
There we go. I almost said Jonah. No, it's not Jonah.
Jonah and the fish?
Jonah and the fish. Like if maybe if he wrote that like later in the books, but
yeah,
no, that was Moses.
Well, I think it is. I think it's a funny thing to like gag at, but like God wrote it ultimately.
It's
so.
inspired, yeah.
So,
but next one, I guess. Do you ever like joke with God? You know,
so I just like, hey God, what's 9 plus 10?
like just something silly. You ever just act silly with God?
I mean, like, give me an example. I'm assuming you do this. Because I don't think I do really like. I mean, maybe I'm. You know what? Sometimes I'm like by myself in my car driving home, and I just start giggling, and I'm like, God, like that's. I'm like, I'm laughing at something. I'm like, God, like what is this?
What do you see this? You see this guy?
Yeah, kind of like that. So I guess in that sense, yeah, like I'm not just like, God, like think of this. I thought of this funny joke today. You want to hear it?
He's like, I already know it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like that.
What's something weird you'll do once you get to heaven?
What's something weird I'll do? I don't know. I don't really know because I don't know what heaven's going to be like. I mean, my envisionment of heaven is that we're just going to be glorifying God.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a guy that has influenced me, and he's talked about how he wants to play baseball when he goes to heaven. So like baseball with his boys. I don't know
funny.
I don't know if that's gonna
You think
happen.
there'll be baseball in heaven?
I sure hope there's football.
You think God would participate, or you think he'd just be a ref?
Ooh, you think he'd be the ref?
No, Carter, you're cheating.
See, I just don't know what heaven's like. I don't know. And what's up? Fine, I'll just say football. Yeah, I'll play football when I get to heaven. If that's true, and if it's not true, whatever, bro. All right. Anyways, what is one book that you would recommend ever read? What is one book that you would recommend everyone read that is not from the Bible? Like it's not
from the Bible.
Not from the Deuterocanon or the biblical books.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Does it start with a T or an L?
Technically both. What? Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Easy. I love it. Start with The Hobbit. It's arguably The Hobbit single book. It's not even half the size of the trilogy. But if someone came up to me and was like, I like the Hobbit book better than the Lord of the Rings trilogy, I'd say that's fair.
Really?
Dude, it's such a good book. It's a standalone, like freaking, it's a piece of art, dude.
Yeah, so why should they read it?
It's good. No, mainly because one of Tolkien's like biggest themes he goes for, as he hits this nail way harder in the trilogy than he does in the Hobbit book, is just friendships and how important they are, and how whenever you're falling, like someone else, if they're your friend, they'll pick you up, and that nail hits so much harder in the trilogy because you have duos like Frodo and Sam, you have Merry and Pippin, you have Legolas and Gimli, who initially in the beginning of the book are like racist towards each other because one's an elf, one's a dwarf. But by the end, they're like, hey, let's go like on little adventures together and just show each other like each other's cultures and just help each other. But then there's like Frodo and Sam in the trilogy, who near the end of the trilogy, like Frodo's selling, dude. He's freaking crumbled by the ring. He's lost all his will to go on. And he just wants to give up and literally just lay there and die. And Sam, he literally at one point, it happens in the movie, he puts him on his shoulders and carries him up the mountain. And like it's so enjoyable to see their relationship, especially because in the beginning, like in the Fellowship, you know, the first book, Frodo has to like carry them a lot in the book. Like there's so many other monsters that are in the book that aren't in the movie.
Yeah,
and Frodo has to save his friends over and over and over again. Because honestly, they're kind of useless in the first book. But by the end, dude, like they do so much more and such bigger things just because they're like, oh, I got to act like Frodo would. Dude, I love...
That's cool.
I love them so much in the books.
Yeah.
Movies are great, and the adaptation is as best as it possibly could have been. There's one big change they make in like the third movie that I hate. And that's it.
That's it? Okay. You know, I think it's one I've been wanting to read for a while. Eventually, I'm going to read it.
Don't skip Tom Bombadil.
What?
It's not boring, I swear.
What is that?
It's a part in the book that a lot of people dislike.
Really? Okay. I won't skip it. I won't, just because you said it. Okay. What do you think your life will look like in 2,373 days?
How many years is that?
6.5.
6.5 years?
Yeah.
Why'd you put it in days?
Because I wanted to test your knowledge on years and things.
You think this is funny?
No. No. All right. What do you think it'll look like, though? 6.5 years.
Freaking, hopefully be like I'll be through school. That's for sure. Hopefully not going back to school. Hopefully I enjoy my career for the rest of my life. But I don't know, man. Like we're making a lot of different steps right now.
Yeah.
Like I hope that the podcast can reach as many people as possible. Of course, like that's not my goal. Isn't viewers. My goal is just to get the word out there. I know that like the apostles, like freaking Paul, or disciples directly, like Matthew, Mark, Luke, like they would have, if they had the chance to get on technology and reach like thousands of people at some point, they would have done it immediately. So like I hope this takes off, like just so we can get the word out there.
Yeah.
So hopefully in 6.5 years, hopefully I'm still doing this. I enjoy this.
That's it? Just the podcast?
Well, hopefully like I'm married and stuff like that. Maybe a kid. Maybe. I don't know. That's crazy.
I mean, 6.5 years is quite a while.
Dude, that's a long time.
So like,
but it's not though.
Maybe you'll have like 5 by then.
Maybe 10.
Whoa!
I'm shooting for 12.
Like
if
all
you know,
time?
you know.
You're shooting for 12 all time?
Huh?
You're shooting for 12?
12.
Like 12 kids?
Yeah, I gotta make my own little disciple pack.
Oh. You're trying to be like Jesus?
No, well, trying to be, yes. Trying to be like him.
Yeah. 12 is a good number. I think it is. I think the more kids you can have, the better,
Yeah, I was told to be fruitful and multiply.
Life is objectively a good thing, and so the more life that happens is good.
Right. If you could live in any different country, would you and where?
No.
No?
No,
US of A.
US of A, what's that?
United States of America.
Oh, US of A.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it said USMA. Yeah, I love America. There's other countries I like as well, but no, I think I would stay in America. If America got destroyed or something like that and I had to move to another country, where would I move? Singapore. I don't know.
Singapore?
I'm just kidding. I don't really know. I like Japan a lot.
Okay. Just because you've been there, you're a little biased?
Yeah, I feel like that is a reason because I've been to Japan. In Japan, it's very it's very secular, but they need the gospel, but also like a lot of the things are just like innovative, and the living's nice there.
Like, could you imagine? Because like how much they like Japan, like they practice their cultures a lot. Mm-hmm. They implement it into just about everything they do.
Yeah.
Imagine if they were a Christian nation,
dude.
With how many people watch anime and read mangas?
Yeah. Like
they would be such a powerhouse.
Yeah, dude.
Of a Christian faith if they were.
It would be awesome. Yeah. Another one. I like Canada.
Do you like bacon or something? Maple syrup.
It's
just a joke.
I don't know. I've also been to Canada. That's why I don't.
This guy's biased.
Well, man. It's just
I was there for like an hour.
Really? Oh. Yeah.
I bought a neck pillow.
I think I would prefer Japan, but America first. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely choose America before any other country, though.
Is it okay to watch anime?
Oh. Do I think it's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would hope so. I watch it.
All anime is okay?
No, there's not all anime is okay, but I think you should have convictions and stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. If you're convicted by watching it, then don't. But I think for the most part, there's anime is okay. Don't look at the stuff that's in there, like some of the stuff, right? That is not good, but don't hone in on that. But I think a lot of the messages that they bring are really, like do lean towards like the Christian idea. Like it feels like they're like right there, but they just like miss it, you know?
Right.
Like, I don't know. I can't give like an example off the top of my head, but like there's this chosen one archetype in like every anime. Mm-hmm. and there's like this one person that can like save the whole world or something. It's like Jesus. What if they made one about Jesus? No, I think anime is okay though. I think it's okay. Definitely stay away from some that are not good, but I think there's a lot that you can get out of it. And honestly, it's just peak.
Just peak.
It's just peak, bro. Like, I don't know, especially because people think it's weird and things, but give it a chance. It's better than the dramas you watch. I'll say that.
I don't know.
You think? I don't know.
I think all shows, and this includes anime, like there are good ones and there are bad ones.
I agree.
And that's like regular drama shows.
Sure.
There are just like 90% of shows are wasteless, just trash. And I'd say that honestly about most animes. Mm-hmm. But there are some good ones. There's some good ones.
Okay, that's a hot take. See, that's your big.
Ooh,
that's your big. We're bringing it back.
Most shows suck.
Most shows.
All right. My biggest question.
Okay.
You play Clash, right?
Clash Royale.
Yeah,
I don't play Clash of Clans. I play Clash Royale.
You play Clash though.
Yeah.
When are you gonna hit 10K?
Bro, don't expose me, dog. Like, what the heck? I don't know. I've been at 9,700 for like literally like 4 months, so I gave up. I just be doing 1v1 classics, like
Dang.
2v2.
Dang, you don't get no trophies no more.
Nah, my deck's kind of cooked, especially because they added like level 16. I can't really do nothing.
Dude, level 16 worst thing ever.
It's bad, dude. It's bad.
And heroes. Oh,
what do you like? 1,200, right? Or 12,000. Sorry.
Well, so like they reset back down to 10, and like
you're like close to me.
Yeah, I'm at like they made it different. Like you don't earn 150 trophies now after 10K. You earn like the standard 30.
Oh dang! So it's like kind of a grind.
Yeah.
Dang.
The max is like 1,200 now.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Clash Royale. That's the biggest question yet.
No, it's not. I have one more.
Okay. We'll get into that. Where would you live if you could live anywhere you want?
That's my question, bro.
Well, yeah, but we didn't, think of it or anything. Like I thought of the question first.
I mean, I feel like I kind of answered it too. It'd be Japan, just because of how big of a powerhouse they be, and they have a really big influence on the world right now. Especially, honestly, like over the western side of the world, like.
Yeah, like I feel like the Japanese culture is like very sifting into like America as well.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many people now in America that just watch anime. So just getting that Christian influence,
because it used to be like not cool at all. It's cool now.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like you got to hit the east to hit the west.
Yeah,
but that'd be freaking. They would impact so much of the world, especially if they had a revival. Oh my gosh, they'd impact this side of the world, and this side of the world would just it'd be nothing but benefit. But I guess my last question I have was the Book of Enoch. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, why is it not in the Bible?
You asking me?
No, I'm asking the people. No, I don't think it should be in the Bible.
Why?
Why? Because I don't know. I generally have this idea that the Bible is like a preserved thing. That it's not only inspired, but it's wholly preserved as well.
Yeah.
And so the books in the Bible are constant throughout.
When was the Book of Enoch written?
Well, apparently it's written like early on, like 1800. No, not that early. I think like 1300. Well, whenever Enoch was alive. Right?
No.
Okay, well, I don't know. Whoops.
Y'all can keep going if y'all want.
Why?
Because we're doing okay on battery.
Okay, sweet.
Well,
whoa.
it was written in BC.
Yeah, well, that is known, yeah.
So.
When was it? Are you trying to like get me on a question? Like I don't know what it is.
I want to see what you think.
I don't know when it was written.
Like I know some things about it. I just want to know what you want to know.
I mean,
or I want to know what you know.
I think it's interesting. Like there's like if you took it as something that God writ or whatever wrote. Sorry, that's the right word. If you wrote it, then you could see it. I don't think he wrote it, but if you did see it like that, there's a lot of like stuff talking about the spiritual realm and things like that. So more than any book in the Bible. And so it's interesting to look at, but I don't think we should base our theology on it. It's interesting, but no, don't base our theology on it. I don't think it's in the Bible because I don't think God wanted it in the Bible.
Right. Especially because like 1 Corinthians, I think it's chapter 4, like says like don't add anything to the scriptures,
Yeah.
and
It's First Peter.
obviously, is it?
Pretty sure.
I don't think it is.
I think it's First
Where's
Peter.
our whatever? I could be wrong in the book. That's fine.
No, you can't. You're not allowed.
Dang it. But no, like obviously the person who wrote Enoch, it wasn't Enoch. Enoch lived thousands of years before that. So
How do you know?
what do you mean? How do I know? It was dated
Yeah.
by someone much smarter than me.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's just
Like, do you think? Okay, here's the question. Because yeah, we could say it's not biblical. Is it historical though? Like, do you think it was actually like these are historical events that happen that are just not a part of the Deuterocanon? Because I think there's other books in the Bible, if you read Joshua, there's this one book that gets mentioned. It's like this was written in the book of Jeshurun or something. I could be mispronouncing that, but it's a book, and I was like, "What does this mean?" And early on, like when I read that at the time, I was kind of didn't have some good theology. I was like, "Well, if we ever found this book, like if it's just a book that was lost or something,
Mhm.
if we ever found this book, like in the whatever, like if wherever we found it, like an archaeologist found it, then we would be able to put it in the Bible." And I've kind of gone back on that position because like I said, I think God preserves His word, and so if God wanted it in the Bible, it would be in the Bible.
what if it wasn't for us to know yet though?
What do you mean?
Like what if it's so say a new book was found, right?
Okay.
And it is perfectly preserved. It aligns with the canon,
Mhm.
and all it does is not necessarily add to scripture, but just kind of give more clarity on something. What would you think about that? It's just we just discovered it later.
I mean, we could look at it because
It'd take a lot of testing to
I still don't think we'd be able to add it to the Bible. We could see it as like some historical book, sure,
Mhm.
but that's really it to me.
yeah.
We could look at it as like, yeah, historical text. That's really it.
Because I mean the main point of the Bible is made.
Yeah,
We have the beginning, the middle, and the end.
I think all books of the Bible.
I think they're found.
Well, yeah, I agree. I think they're found.
I don't
too.
think there's a 67th book out there.
Oh, yeah. I was saying they're all like make sense with each other as well. Like they all connect.
Right.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, the only way I feel like for something to be added would be there'd be like there's an empty question that's not answered in the Bible, but there isn't, right? And it would be like alluding to someone else that we just don't know who it is.
I think I would disagree with that, but
Okay.
because I just don't think there could be anything out of the Bible.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is these questions that I think would have to make me like possibly accept something new would be if these questions are present, but they're not. So if there was something found that's new, I wouldn't accept it.
Okay.
If that made any sense.
I think that makes sense to me. But yeah. One final question, Mike.
Ooh.
What's your favorite food?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Favorite food. Honestly? Maybe a stir fry.
Stir fry, like what?
Anything.
What are you stir frying?
Everything.
Okay.
Dude, I love stir fried food.
Okay.
Give me the rice, a little bit of eggs,
Yo,
some green
I
onions.
think you need to cook for me sometime.
Dude, I love cooking. When I don't cook all the time, but when I do, I'd be getting crazy with it.
Have you ever tried one of my quesadillas?
No. Quesadillas aren't very hard to make either.
Hey, bro. But like, I make it with like essence, you know?
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever try my French toast?
No.
Dude, I mess up some French toast.
Now you get me
Pretty crazy.
hungry, bro.
Dude.
You get me hungry.
I'll make you some French toast,
I
Connor.
bet.
But no, it might be like a stir fry. Just
Okay.
because there's so many different ingredients you can make.
That's fair.
What about you?
Well, what about me? You can ask me.
I feel like you made this question for yourself.
Nah, I didn't. I don't know, man. Like, food is so good. There's so many to choose from.
There's so many.
I don't know. I've always loved a good burger, though.
Dude, you can't go wrong with a good burger.
Nah, man. Good.
Like when I go to Roadhouse, people are like, "Oh, why don't you get a steak, dude?" Man, I ain't getting a freaking steak from Roadhouse, man.
Yeah.
Just slide me a burger, all right?
Slide
We'll be
me a
all
burger.
right. I know
Just-
y'all can't mess that up.
Yeah, it's a burger, man. They're so good. Even I just had a burger at Waffle House.
What?
Yeah, it was really good. And
Dude, I
was
look at that at Waffle House. I'm like, they ain't no way that's a cow.
it's horse, bro. Oh gosh,
Didn't Jack in the Box get sued for something like that like a long time ago?
man, who cares?
Who cares? I like Jack in the Box.
I'm still gonna eat it, bro. Who am I kidding?
Give me the munchie meal. It used to be $6 at past 8.
Bro,
Go back to that.
Those tacos, like, they don't even look real, but dang, they are good.
Dude, who
bro.
remembers freaking? You remember the munchie meals being like $6 past 9 o'clock?
Nah,
Dude, what?
did I? Dang, I should have got on that.
Dude, it was crazy. Like 9 o'clock, I'd be waiting for it. And I'm like, come on. I was big backing outside that Jack in the Box, waiting.
Big bag, you're like 8:59. Hurry up.
9 o'clock couldn't come sooner, dude. I was there. Give me 3 of them. No, I'm just playing. But it was freaking. They had that with it was like a chicken something melt. It had like hash browns in it, chicken. There's like 3 types of cheese in it, dude.
Dang,
I was crazy with it.
crazy.
I was crazy with it. It ain't the same. Ain't the same as it used to be.
Nothing's the same, right?
I think Jesus is the same.
Amen. All right, that's gonna be it for this episode of Cross Culture. I've been your host. Sorry, I'm not your host. I'm your co-host Connor.
I'm your host, Michael.
And thank you for watching. Peace out.
Adios.
Ah!
Like and subscribe.